Sit back and put your feet up as we head into qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't. Drivers tend to complain about tyre wear around this track, and the compounds on offer this weekend aren't likely to put that issue to bed. Is this going to be about who can make the tyres last?
Tyre wear is always something you have to consider to a certain degree. Finding a good car balance that suits the circuit will help prolong the life of the tyre, but it's true that some circuits, such as this one, are more challenging than others. How hard you can push them depends on your strategy and how tight the battle is around you.
Well, hello there everyone, welcome back to another episode of F1 2017 development in round number 50, part 14 of the series, the Malaysian Grand Prix track see, this is my second lap. I like to see it down straight. Our wasn't as good for our first run, but really sort of turn 1, 2 complex as we go around. It's a long one left hander up to turn 3. I've actually made up half 10 seconds, excuse me, on my previous lap as we go into the worst section, one of the worst sections of this lap. It's the best section. Should break the second half of this section. We are now to the Istanbul start section. Boys, it's break the first part, accelerating at the top of the second half. Now at the end, at the end of the second sector. Now 1.3 seconds left on our previous best lap here, so that is coming to the second line 8 most over this track. It's always to get the wrong line and to about the second. As we get the DRS lane straight now, 1.4 seconds up on my previous best lap, which is good because we are the last 1% first. Second lap is going to definitely improve where I think those contenders might ultimately are offside. So yeah, that's T10. Clearly Brighton's been overstacked now. We only got reduced corner cutting on as well. It is Hamilton Bottas, so yeah. Clearly time to go out for our final run. Right up as usual, the second run now down to 60. The session's so short, it's only 12 minutes on this game. I didn't think we had the previous game. So we've only got 2 minutes left. Come out with that's Sebastian Vettel. Those who have watched this series before know that our battle and I have had quite a few bits of ding-dongs, especially in Belgium. It's not so much previous way to we are now dropped to 12. Palmer, 27. Palmer. Those two will be 8 and 10. I think Palmer will be 8 sides for 10 seats. And then some touch of the drive is quite big some of the racing to go. It'll be interesting to see what it's all like next year. There will be a guy in 2018 what's again, and that will be qualified in 8th place, which is
so qualifying is complete and we're all set for an exciting race tomorrow. Your top 3 are Hamilton, Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
Take the place, I'll take that, and definitely beat our teammate and the Renault, both Renault drivers. Renault is a target for us. I think we can get them up to there and win the World Constructors not only the drivers but the Constructors' Championship. So I'm keeping the resource points as well. I'm not going to be doing any more upgrades, but if we don't get the driver one, then we'll do, at the end of the season we will do one big upgrade. Got down some affinity level with Red Bull, Renault, sorry, and yeah, let's take a look at what we are going to plan to do. We lead the rivalry at 11 to 10 at the moment, which is nice to see. Obviously, we're first team driver for this race as well, which is at first. But should we not get the driver we want to, we're definitely going to look at the engine for next year, as well as the aero, and maybe a few of the chassis as well. You can see there we are just behind Williams, and between Williams and McLaren are slowly catching up. Obviously, we want to look at that wear because of Carlos Sainz. Remember, our teammate retired previous round, so we need him performing at his best as well for this series to be able to get as many points as we can, so we can then do the biggest amount of upgrades as possible over the winter season. It's enough about that. It's time for the race. It's time for the Malaysian Grand Prix from Sepang.
Plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are three big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Raikkonen, Esteban Ocon, and Verstappen, Massa, Hülkenberg, Perez, and Kevin Magnussen. Grosjean, Sainz, Toro Rosso, and Palmer, Alonso, Van Dorn, Pascal Wehrlein, and Marcus Ericsson. Stroll and Daniel Ricciardo rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
I'm furious with this game. I mean, strategy's going to be out the window anyway. We're starting intermediates and going to dries the rest of this race. Might still be a 3-stop depending on. Sorry, 2-stop car. I was debating whether to put the arrow up or not, but in the end I decided not to. But I'm furious because I've changed the gearbox after it is done 7 races and I've been given a penalty. Absolutely dreadful scenes. Hamilton leads away the round, and Bottas on the front row most as we go to 5 red lines for the Malaysian Grand Prix, round number 15. Go, go, go! It's good. It's a poor start from us. Can't really see anybody in this replay camera. We are there in the blue in the middle. Of course, a little bit caution. I've got Alonso there. Touched a bit of the Red Bull as we go into the second half. And then we've got Hülkenberg on our inside here. I should be able to power away through the middle. Hülkenberg cuts off a long time. That's I think he second, something like that. Just see the spray there. The headshot is second. It's about one down 42. Felipe Massa also up to 6th place now. Williams. This report is retiring. I did ask the engineer when what his voice comes out and records, but he did say about 10 to 15 minutes away at this point. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we can maybe we can get just do this one stop one set, where some of the other front runners may have to go 2 sets, depending on how they go down the inside of Felipe Massa into the first corner. See ahead of us actually, so he's done a very good start. Of course, Verstappen following us through here. He is. Verstappen's going to get done as Massa gets attacked. So we're going to catch up to on lap 3 now. Get it moved on. It's gone on. That's the question. Down the inside, let's have a look. That's easily done. Oh, hang on, he's still on our outside here. Let's see, there's Ocon. Ocon maintains his place fine, and we get the traction on the end of that corner. Ocon, oh, he's struck with Ocon. Here's Palmer, and to go behind us is Gordon Palmer. I can see in front of him is Carlos Sainz, our teammate, and he is smoking. And for the second race in succession, Carlos Sainz is out with a gearbox failure. Sorry, engine failure. That is unfortunate. As we come in, a couple of cars come in the pits already. We are going to go up to P3. To say we're going to wait. We're going to wait for the rain to stop before making our stop. Tyres will front and back will go over 50% by then. That's only on 45 now. We've got a few little laps left until we get there. But behind us, Lewis Hamilton has come out with Max Verstappen now cleared. It's taken a number of laps for Verstappen to clear Esteban Ocon in that Force India, and he's come out with Hamilton, but he gets the place over Lewis Hamilton. We see that Ocon slowed them up a massive amount of time to move into the import sector on lap 10. You see that Raikkonen and I think it's Hamilton are about 1,000 light years ahead of us. But here is Nico Hülkenberg. He seems he has got some sort of puncture on the left, but it's flapping around like a washing machine. Oh, I think that's Pitt's front wing that fell off. So Hülkenberg is clearly not in a good place, and he ends up getting swallowed by. But to move to lap 11, you can see the rain is virtually stopped. Oh, there's still a yellow flag for Hülkenberg, even though he's gone. Raikkonen has come out with super softs, and we are going to hit at the end of this lap as we have the lead here. We're ahead of Valtteri Bottas, already made a stop. We're going to come in again. It's at the end of the lap. So round we go. Bottas is there. Wait to it's already seen the sun's out already, so it is definitely to move on to super softs here in Malaysia. Right on the front line, country run on there. See if we can jump Bottas, get ahead of Bottas now. And we do. To indeed, or he does make up some space for us. Verstappen now has jumped us, which is unfortunate. Hamilton moves up into P3. As we get this aerial shot, we slot in for P4, just ahead of our old nemesis. Yes, you've guessed it. It's Sebastian Vettel, seeking revenge for about the third or fourth race in a row now. Since Belgium, he has been hating us ever since. We haven't actually got the engineers suggested this strategy of having super soft. It seems that everybody except for Williams have done this. Williams away now. As Bottas tries to clear us, we shut the door on him back to the head. The end of lap 12. Vettel is going to be straight into lap 15 now, and Vettel comes again. This is again now the DRS, and Bottas is on the outside. We make contact with Vettel to try and close the door on him. Bottas gets through, drop down to 6 from the turn. Then we pick up on Vettel with that engine upgrade, and now he gets the slipstream on Valtteri Bottas. We're going to go down the inside into turn 1. There's a gap, small gap there from Valtteri, and left us just enough space to take back P4. Let's get a replay of this. So we pull out from the left, down the inside, block off there, but Bottas gives us the room. He then tries to go down the inside the mark level line, and Bottas tries again. We are lap 18 in, we are going to come into the pits. Vettel is coming in with us this time, not Bottas. So Vettel must be fuming. This has been 7 laps he's spent behind. Palmer now is up to P6. Has actually overtaken Hamilton up ahead of us. No, they're all changing places now. We come out, we're going to come out. Well, it's going to be hard to come through. P10, which means it's place. It is Felipe Massa. Second race in succession here. Vettel is outside the points. Can he come back? I don't know he will. Massa's yet to make that stop. This is Romain Grosjean. Who just gives up. And that forces the virtual safety car to come through, which means that several of the cars, such as Bottas and Magnussen, both make these Magnussen coming out now. We get them. No, we can't. We're just taking part until the start. But Bottas is coming ahead of us. He's done the overcut thanks to the virtual safety car. So that has given us Bottas, once everybody has made that, his bottom Massa's in the way. Bottas will be potential P4. If we fight E5, obviously Massa gets made the second stop, can't be going all the way to the end of the anti but do dispatch Max soon after the restart, down the inside as per usual, and then it is not too long before Massa decides I've had enough on his tyres, I'm going to. So that leaves Magnussen in between us and Sebastian Vettel. Bottas is some 9 seconds up the road. Here is what Vettel gets around the outside, and Vettel is on position. You can see here Palmer is there as well, but the engineer didn't want to say that Palmer had a problem. He had to drop back eventually. And now at P5, you see that Vettel is challenging us around the outside, a bit tired, but I'm going to get a replay of that just to see exactly when on. But there definitely was some time back. Force him to the outside, then he tries to stick. He tries to make it around the outside. I'm like, no, you're not having any of that, mate. To the next lap, where Vettel tries a similar move, and we just do the same tactic over and over again. So as we move on, that is actually on the final. This is the final lap now. There's tyre banging again from Vettel. And can we hold on now? Sebastian seems to have the pace on us. This is going to be an exciting end to the Malaysian Grand Prix. Lap 28. Vettel is there. Can we hold on? Hold on. We hold on to Vettel each other back in lap 12 with Bottas and Co. Raikkonen has won his Grand Prix, has almost won the World Championship. Up to this section, they need to maintain a thing. Break into the first part. Can we hold on? Vettel is not there. This is when Vettel seems to have the outcome. Our engine's a lot power than our manner. He has a look when we cover the outside. I think it's actually Magnussen behind us, who is piling the pressure onto Vettel. But will that force Vettel to come and overtake us. There's one DRS section to go out of my least favourite section at the top. That is not a good exit through that thing. Vettel is right there. He is all over the back of us. He's definitely going to he's going down the inside there. We cut him off just to see him get him. As we go down to the final corner, is Vettel going to go? It's looking like he's going to go for the outside, but we blocked the outside, and that is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. P5 in Malaysia, a circuit I've never done very well.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top three today.
So, P5 and P13, not bad at all, especially beating Vettel, who started on the second row. Verstappen, though, we could have leapfrogged us, and that's annoying, that virtual safety car, because that could have definitely been a podium for us. So that's annoying, but battling with, and also with the intermediate strategy as well, with Verstappen jumping us was annoying. Palmer got double penalty in the end, to P14. Good drive from Verline to P15, and Palmer got a ignoring yellow flags, and an unserved stop go got 5 seconds. Shouldn't it be a 10-second stop and go? Shouldn't that be even more? Let me know down in the comments about Palmer's penalty, and indeed the stupid gearbox penalty that I got given at the start of this race. Yes, I'll take P5 after that. Could have been the podium, could have beaten the Ferrari. This is the Ferraris and like Carlos. Well, it's just painful for him to see us doing so well. It's a bit like when Verstappen goes out, Ricciardo wins the race. Yeah, that's how. In terms of the championship, we maintain P7 just behind Verstappen, who beat us today. But we're not really looking to. We're looking to hold on to P7 ahead of the best of the rest, really. Magnussen jumps Sainz for P14, and then there's down at the bottom, 15th to 20th, are the drivers who have no hope of actually getting real points. So we have 106 with. We need Carlos to score for some more points in order to catch up to Force Indy 4th place. Now there's 1,044 resource points. Actually, it's going to be more than that, 1,068. So, after spending them at the end of the season, should we maintain ourselves at Toro Rosso and Grosjean, we are leading the rivalry there. That is more places gained on Renner. Will Red Bull offer us a drive? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see to the end of the season, actually. The next race will be the Japanese Grand Prix, and my record around there is about that's pretty much one of my worst tracks. But we do have now that Qualcomm, obviously, that driver bonus, so we'll get more bonuses when we become first team driver for longer. We are close to getting that pit stop efficiency. So yes, all this is left is to take a look around. That fruit's still there from Australia. Must have gone off, but I'm surprised it's not mouldy, although it looks like a little bit more. Stupid light thing there. We don't need a light outside the sunshine. No, bottle of water that probably went out of date in about 1933. Other than that, there are the two people over there as well, still having the same conversation. Two people down here, and the Woes mechanics, and those two visitors saying, "Wow, look at the Malaysian Grand Prix circuit, the circuit that you can no longer race around in next year's game." Yes, obviously, Japan, hopefully we can get some points there. If we do, they'll be my first in this game, because I always crash out if something happens there. We will exclude the classic race that we did earlier, because there was a massive pile-up at turn 1. We won't deal with anything. Hopefully now, 12%, that should be enough to get the rest of the season actually on the one gearbox. So yeah, I mean, not, but just in case we have those 2 extra gearboxes, just in case they do blow up. Sauber, McLaren and Williams are the 3 most common interested teams. But yes, that is where I'm going to leave it today's video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you need to see more F1 2017 career maps videos, and also F1 2018 mod videos as and when both of those series come out, and of course the returning Final Fantasy F1, which is coming soon to the channel for those of you who haven't seen the 2018 mod video at the end there. It is coming along nicely and should be out for Christmas. But yes, that's been it. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.